We just showed up in this lake. Obviously no one's fished here before. I don't know where the basin is. I don't know where the weed lines are. I don't know anything about this lake. So what I'm gonna do here is quite simply start creating an HD map on my Helix 7. And all that takes is for me to drill a couple holes, hit one button, and bam, I'm creating a map. So what I'm gonna start off doing is I'm gonna drill my holes about 15 to 20 feet apart. I'm gonna drop the deucer in, hit button, and it's gonna start generating me a 1 foot contour map. What I'm looking for is the basin in this lake. So quite simply, drill a hole, pop the deucer in, hit a button, create a map. So I just drilled my first hole. What I'm gonna do is walk 15 to 25 feet, pop another hole, and then I'm gonna come back after I drill a small grid of holes. I'm gonna come back, pop the deucer in the hole, hit a button, and what that's gonna do is every time I hit that button, it's going to save that waypoint, save the depth, save everything, and transpose that onto my map and start creating me a 1 foot contour HD map. For those of you guys that fish backwoods panfish lakes, some of the regions of the upper Midwest that aren't mapped, this is a huge deal for ice fishermen. It literally allows you to take the guesswork out of fishing and start being able to have the map and relate and make sense of why the fish are moving, when, and where. So I've drilled my 6 holes. I have a feeling the basin is this way. And this is where I'm gonna start mapping. To turn AutoChart on, go into your menu, hit menu, go to HB chart, get on to AutoChart, hit visible, and you can go into AutoChart options and all that. We'll get into that later. But save, if you don't have a card in there, you want save location internal. So go ahead and get out of there. So I dropped it in, made a mark. I'm gonna have to go to my next hole for this map to start populating. So don't get discouraged. Don't think you're doing something wrong. If you pop in here, you hit mark, and you're like, where's my map? Well, you gotta go to the next hole. It needs a benchmark to start from to start building your map. So let's jump to the next hole and get this map started. Okay, and I'm gonna hit mark. So you can see here, I started building my map. It started shading in the contours here. That's gonna be about 21, 22 feet is the way I have that color palette set. So quite simply, now it's a game of using the holes that I created to create the map. So we're gonna bounce to the next one, hit mark, and see what we come up with. Hit mark, AutoChart, recorded it, you see that? My map just expanded right there. After I get through this, I'm gonna have literally a nice 25-yard area with my own personal map, whether that shows me a rock pile, a flat, a weed bed, or whatever. It's mine and mine only. Again, hit mark, go to AutoChart, over, you see that expand right there. Starting to get a contour in there. That's good stuff right there. That's telling me that it found a depth difference. So I'm gonna keep moving. You guys get the point. We're creating our own map. I have a 5 foot contour map. That's all it's mapped on this lake. And I'm already got 22 feet in there. So again, here, I'm gonna hit mark. AutoChart over, again, expanded my area right there. We're only on our 4th hole, and I've got a huge area that's already mapped, and I know I have a contour right there. So already I'm learning that we're already tapering down into the basin to the south here. So anyways, let's keep going. Again, we dropped it in the hole, hit mark real quick, AutoChart, cursor over, bam, and I have the start of another contour right there. Building your own maps is semi-addicting, especially on some of these lakes where they've never really been mapped before. Cool part about mapping, it never goes away. I have this card in here. I can transfer that to my boat. I can transfer that to my truck, my snowmobile. Any Humminbird product I have, I simply pop it in and I have a 1 foot contour map. I can even share it with a buddy if I want. That's if I really want. But it gives you so much versatility. Even in the fact where you have a lake that you vacation on that's not mapped, maybe in the boundary waters every year, you can start building those maps year after year and saving those to, by the end of a 1 year or 2 year period, you have mapped half of a big, large body of water. And by doing that, that is again gonna isolate those better fishing areas for you. In 5, 6 holes, you can already see I've mapped a huge area. I can tell, without a doubt now, I have a 22 foot contour line I also have another contour line over there that's getting deeper, so I know I'm headed in the right direction. So next time you punch 6, 8, 10 holes on a lake that's got a 5-foot contour map, is not mapped, 3-foot contour map, or you're trying to hone in the spot on the spot, utilize the holes already there, flick on your auto chart, start hitting mark, cursor over, save that data to your unit, and bam, it's as easy as this. I'm gonna go to the next hole and do it because I'm getting a kick out of this. Honestly, if you utilize this tool like I do, you'll be able to fish more efficient, catch more fish, and have something that no one else has, which is an HD map of those little hidden backwoods gems.